It's that time again.
There's things I can't seem to let go, and I feel like I'm all on my own. And some days it gets worse, and the memories hurt, but I hope that one day I let go. I know I get mad, too mad, and I don't wanna do that. It hurts bad and I hate when the mood lasts. I move fast and I try hard to move past all the pain, cause I'm looking for a bright side in my mind, cause you only got one life. Need advice from the future, am I alright? If this fight feels like something from your own life, then one time let me hear you sing. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I could get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss. We don't run, now we're staying together and hold on through the angry weather. We all want to make something better, I know. And my trust has been torn and shredded, it's been rough, but I try to forget it and move on to a place where I can grow. It's time, not holding back, I'm coming and coming fast. I know what I wanna have, the dream is to detach from all that is bad, the things holding me back, the people that didn't last, the evil that kept me mad. This is my life, it's my time to do things just how I like. My runway for the lights, I'ma take flight, and my God is my purpose and my fight. If you feel the same, let me hear you say. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I can get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss.
Yeah, what happened there? Oh, we cut off. Okay. Hey, how y'all doing? It's high noon. Yeah. That was a little bit of shorter song than the one this morning, so I try to. Don't try to do the long ones too often. So let's see. Good afternoon, Ginger Ninja. Glad you're coming in from Heat. Mike B, good afternoon. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Boy, and hopefully we're going to have a show tomorrow. Because, yeah, I walked outside, Ginger Ninja, just right before the stream, and yeah, I turned around and came right back in. It's like, nope, I ain't playing well with the weather today. Hey, Jimmy Snowdog, good to see you. Yeah, and before anybody asks, the only one I found so far today that's going live is Nash Landings. I pinned him at the top. He's going on at 2 o'clock p.m. Central. Want to go check him out. The link is up there. I'll keep looking during the stream, but anybody wondering what that picture of my background is? Nope. I don't have a plumber here, and he ain't showing me his crack. Nope, that ain't it. No, that ain't the streets of Laredo. Nope. Any other guesses? Yeah. Now, this is one of the stories I sort of mentioned. Yeah, sort of an earthquake crack. Jimmy Snowdog wasn't on the show this morning unless he was lurking, and yeah, he kind of guessed it. Sage Ninja says, I'm done, went out and picked lettuce and cucumbers, another baseball-sized bat zucchini. Oh, yeah. And you ordered tacos. Ooh, tacos sound good. That's what I'm making for I don't know if I'm going to make it for lunch or just make them and then have them for dinner and then possibly for breakfast in the morning. Hey, Zed's Place, good to see you. William H., good to see you. Yeah, as you can tell, Shift Kicker's not here. She called me a little while ago, and she's going to try to lay down. Yeah. She tried, she couldn't go to sleep. She tried calling the doctor, and yeah, she should be sleeping now. Not, I told her, go to sleep. All right, let me find the link for this story so I can tell you a little bit more about that picture. So here's the story that is coming from the Daily Express U.S. West Coast at risk of 9 magnitude megaquake lasting 5 minutes due to major faults. Basically, on this one here, they're talking about from the Cascadia subduction zone, a 600-mile fault line extended from Canada to California. Scientists used an underwater mapping technique. Ooh, I bet they just sent some scuba divers down there. And instead of it being one continuous strip like most fault lines, it splits into 4 segments. 4 segments. Posing potential high risk due to tectonic plates sliding under each other and creating pressure. The result of this pressure could lead to a severe earthquake, more devastating than California's big one, scientists said. Experts define the big one as a quake of at least 7.8 magnitude along the southern part of the San Andreas Fault. The study was published on Friday in the journal Science Advances. Found the Cascadia subduction zone has potential to unleash a 9+ magnitude earthquake. Quake that powerful could cause shaking that lasts as long as 5 minutes and generate tsunami waves up to 80 feet tall, as well as damage over 500,000 buildings. According to the disaster emergency plans in Oregon and Washington, residents could face a wave of long-term deaths due to disease from exposure to dead bodies, animal carcasses, and contaminated water and hazmat spills. Now you know why I'm reading this, because it affects Washington and Oregon. And we got listeners and people who live there. In 2011, a similar fault line zone off the coast of Japan erupted and caused a 9 magnitude quake. It created a deadly tsunami and killed over 18,000 people. Now, scientists are worried a similar disaster could impact the U.S. So, trying to see. Kellen Wang, a research scientist of the Geographic Survey of Canada, said that the recurrent interval of the subduction zone for big events is on the order of 500 years. It's hard to know exactly when it will happen, but certainly if you compare this to other subduction zones, it is quite late. Yep, you heard it, late. So it's overdue. The Cascadia's 4 segments pose increasing concern for the section extending along the northern Oregon into Washington. The researchers are hoping their findings help states in the impact zone prepare for a worst-case scenario emergency response and evacuations should the Cascadia subduction zone erupt. And almost done. It was a 2-minute read. Researchers have said Oregon and Washington's current disaster emergency plans are not sufficient, but they said new preparedness assessments could be published as early as next year. Yeah. So, yeah, they're going to put their brains together and try to figure this out. And they'll have a new plan out by next year. So, Washington and Oregon, you got 6 months to, you're on your own till they come up with a game plan. All right. And that's the reason I covered it, because I know we have people and they go to Washington, take care of the folks, and we got people who live in Oregon. Yeah. So, yeah. So let's see where I stopped at. And Ginger Ninja says, someone forgot to use moisturizer. Yeah, it was California. No, well, it should be California. I'm pretty sure that's a California picture. I forgot to look at the bottom of it, but I already closed the article. Hey, Joyce McCullough, welcome back. Good to see you. William H. Ginger Ninja's still here. Yeah, it's more Bristol than they thought. Yep, exactly. Yeah, an 80 foot would do a lot of damage to Washington, Oregon, because there are parts of the coast that are right there along the water. So, yeah. So that's the reason I brought that one up, and I researched that one. And then, of course, Schiff called, and I was talking to her and got distracted, so I didn't get very much of the other news. But that's okay. I'm not blaming her, because at least I was able to get that story. And I think that one's more important because people need to be watching if they live there and be ready, because I think it's going to happen. Yeah, I got that feeling too that things might be listed. Yeah, something is coming. Yep. I got that feeling too, Mike. And to top it up, there was a report. I didn't get to read it. I just saw the tag when I was talking to Chef. The AI has predicted that the Earth is going to be struck by a large asteroid. Yep. And I'm not going to give you the time frame it says, but yeah. If you're worried about something falling from the sky, you probably want to do your own research on that one. So you don't think I'm doing any conspiracy stuff, but So they're depending on AI because AI is more dependable than freaking the scientists out there with those PhDs that, that YouTube wants you to have in order to report stuff and to not be conspiracy stuff. So. They're still talking about trying to change the retirement age to 70. And I'd be like, oh, hell no. Because the ones trying to write the bill for it, they're all freaking politicians. They really think the job that they're doing is really such hard work that all Americans should be able to do that too. We don't freaking have air conditioned freaking offices. We don't get free haircuts, manicures, free medical like you do. You leave our freaking age alone, you freaking all that money you borrowed in Social Security, you put back in. I don't know if we're losing freaking YouTube or what. My numbers keep going from, I think we're like 6 or 7 and we dropped down to 1. So I don't know if people are getting kicked, the internet or whatever is going on. It's not me, people. It's not my internet. It's YouTube or it's the CMEs that are hitting us because we're supposed to be hit today with them. Yep, Ginger Ninja, same here. At the beginning, I thought it was low clouds, and then it started. Every once in a while, the sun gets covered up, and then it's not covered up, and it doesn't even look like the sun. And that's why I went outside. I wanted to look. But he's like, he's right there. I'm opening coconuts. Okay. Oh, like I was just saying, I'm just seeing the numbers. Like the StreamYard numbers say there's 3 watching. YouTube numbers say, let me go down there. Let's see if it's at least going to get 3. Yep, saying 3 watching. And I think I was up to 9. And then, everything flickered. And the next thing I know, it seemed like everybody was gone. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just continue the stream and watch the restream if need be. Jenny Ninja says, I've seen a video where they were talking about how Potato Head just sent $300 million for a Kenyan army to fight someone. I think it was on Project Priorities or something. I don't know. I just saw a title on one that Biden's done an agreement to supply the Ukrainian heads for the next 10 years. It's time to take his ass out of office and the new president go in there and freaking revoke that freaking agreement and tell him, suck it up, Buttercup, just like the agreement that he tried doing with his cabinet to split Israel, even though the Bible says that the land that Israel gets that God gifted them will not be split. And people need to understand that, for one. and rebuild Gaza. We're not dropping bombs and shit there. Get freaking Iran to rebuild it. They're the ones freaking paying all the terrorists to freaking do all the crap there. That's the way I see it. We used to be the world police. Now we're the world freaking financiers slash construction people. Yep, something is definitely different. Gin and Ninja, like I said, check with the NASA website or the space weather one. I can't remember which one, but they do talk about like Jupiter and a couple other planets that their poles are acting the same way as the Earth's poles. So, and of course, some people are saying it might be Nibiru and the planetary system behind the sun coming around, which it's a possibility if it's large enough. As large as they say it is, it could have that gravitational pull. And of course, the sun's poles are getting ready to flip too. So yeah, think about it. Where are the poles wanting to show? Something's got to be making it. You know. Yeah, that's the Democrats. They don't give a crap. They want us to be slaves. They want us to put us in so much of a bind. We're dependent on them, and we'll be happy to give them our money because they're going to give us something nice from like Walmart. Yeah, right. Yep, Nibiru. Oh yeah. And like I said, just this past year, we've been getting the do not go outside extreme UV rays, and they even put the time out, and it's bad out there. They either got to do it like early in the morning during when it's first coming up, or at night when it's on the back side of the house somewhere, whatever angle's that, where I can get shade and work in the shade to get away from the rays. Because I had sunblock on and I still got burned. So something's up. What it is, I don't know. Where it goes, nobody knows. So, of course, Russia's still threatening crap. Everybody that's in BRICS is talking about, yeah, we need to dump the dollar. We got a plan. Can do this instead. And the biggest thing out of the whole thing, we need an administration that realizes everybody that's in BRICS is against the U.S. They're working for our downfall. So if they're trying to destroy us, that would make us a enemy of the state for them being our enemy of the state. And any deals we have are null and void. And if they want to play, when they get cut off from everything, they'll be like, Ask China. China's economy, no matter how much they talk about it, it's in the hole. Yeah. And and Russia's economy, he needs this war. That's why he's trying to go global, because he thought he'd be able to make all the money, build up his economy with Ukraine, and it's not working. No matter what the stories say, they're getting their ass spanked by Ukraine. You got to realize that Ukraine is a small, unorganized freaking country of military. And of course, they're using all our money. And I did see a picture of Zelensky and his wife, I don't know how many months ago, but that they're sitting at a table and they had all these stacks of cash that the U.S. sent them, just sitting on the table, and they're smiling. Yeah, what's that tell you? That money was going for something other than the war effort, because countries that need the money, they're not taking photo opportunities from all the money they're getting. Got to think about it. And then they broadcast for shopping trips and all that. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying, but they don't realize it's not going to work. We're smarter than that. Hell, they think January 6th was an actual invasion of the freaking Capitol. They don't even know what an invasion is. That was just a protest. Dude, Be Charmin is back again, making Hub a batch of eggs on the half. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide. Do I want to make tacos? Yeah, I'll probably make soft tacos today. Because I got everything. Make them have like one or two tacos. So I don't go grocery shopping on empty stomachs and go hit the grocery store. Yeah, I kind of figured when you said on the halves, deviled eggs. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. I gotta see. I think I got everything to make deviled eggs too. Ooh, that would be a treat. Hey, here's Mary Moon. She says, hi, Nooners. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Okay, talked about Ukraine, talked about that, talked about that. Oh, I should have wrote a list out, but I kind of like really got involved in that phone call with Shift. She better be sleeping instead of lurking. Yeah, I'm looking. So, did you hear about the 4 teachers that were in China that got stabbed? Yeah. What's China got to say about that? They're over there teaching them freaking English and stuff, and then they stab 4 freaking American teachers. At that point, if the administration cared about any of us, he would have immediately ordered all Americans out of China. And if you stay after this time, you're on your own. Because you got to put that in there, if you don't leave when I tell you, then you're on your own. Because, there's a lot of people, oh, I'm an American. You work for me. You just got to freaking do what I say. No. When you go around the world, especially with all the countries that hate us, if they tell you to get out, get out. Because that should tell you should have checked and made sure. Do you really want to go to that country? Was it a week ago that they had the people in Africa that, what do you call it? I can't even think of the name of them right now. I should have had the article up here in front of me. The ones that go over there do, work to help the people and all that in other countries. I can't think of the name that they give them. Yeah, a couple of them were murdered. Yeah, and the parents are speaking out. I'm like, if you're going to do a job like that, you're putting your life at risk, period. Yeah, poor people, but, now what are you going to do because you're dead? Think about it. You ain't helping nobody being dead. Yeah, Peace Corps. Thank you, Junior Ninja. I couldn't think of it. Especially like Africa right now, because now they got that big Chinese floating harbor for the Chinese submarines and stuff there. And now they're saying, oh, the State Department's worried about China's. They should have been worried about it when they went over there and started freaking building it. That was well over a year ago. Where have they been? They're the ones that are supposed to have all these intel people and spies and all that around. I knew about it. I'm pretty sure half of y'all knew about it, if not all of y'all. Yeah, I'll be charming. I've been telling people don't go to Mexico, period, but they don't listen. That's why. So, hey, is your vacation worth your life? That's the way you got to look at it now. And with the Russians being in the Caribbean doing their, exercise stuff, do you really want to go to the Caribbean right now and have a vacation? Yeah, think about it. Look at most of the countries, they don't want Americans. They already got this propaganda from Russia, China, Iran, the UN. They all have is that we're bad people. We just want to take over. Are we the ones invading people? No. I still think to make our image better, we need to stop freaking doing shit like for Ukraine. I can understand Taiwan. We did have an agreement with them. We didn't have shit for Ukraine. So, yeah, we got 48 states if you live in the lower 48. If you don't have freaking stamped a bumper sticker on your car, a postcard or something, a shot glass from each state, then you got states to visit. Why are you visiting other countries? Oh, but I want the beaches. California's got beaches. It's called Death Valley. Just got no water. Unless you keep walking, you find where the water's at. Yeah. Yep, exactly, Ginger Ninja. And we need to stop doing that shit too. But, be charming. You're surrounded by warships. Yep. You could either feel safe or you could feel like a target. And unfortunately, you probably feel like the latter right now. So, I don't know. People have completely lost common sense, at least in that other side of the party. But we already knew they didn't have freaking common sense because they ain't got intelligence either. Look at freaking AOC. I swear she is the freaking the mascot of that party. And you know what kind of freaking mascot they got for their party. So yeah. But all right, this is what I've been waiting for. Thank you, Mike B. And it's time for food. Porn. I really got to make a little video so I could play that instead. With Mike B. All right, let me put it on the screen. Okay, tonight, chili dogs with fresh diced onions and tuna mac with diced onion, celery, cucumbers, and lemonade. Whoa, wait a minute. Didn't you just have this? I could have sworn you just had chili dogs with diced onions. Maybe not the tuna mac, but hey. And good luck if you found tuna mac, because I never see it on the store no more. Hell, I don't even see half the stuff for Hamburger Helper, let alone Chicken Helper. I think once I saw Tuna Helper there. But not that I buy them, but, I look at them to see what the prices are. And like, really? So I make my homemade one instead. Be trying, and, they all in this government took a paycheck over this country. Yep, exactly. And lady said he had something similar. Okay. Yeah, everybody's like, I need a cook. Yep, you're getting the freaking hunger pains. Thanks to Mike B. Ramen noodle with canned tuna. Okay, that explains it. And Ginger Ninja's still waiting on tacos and Worcestershire sauce. So I can make some squash crack with my baseball bat zucchini. Yeah. Well, we got the crack. We just needed to squash it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do, okay, I'm on YouTube, so I can do this. Okay, I don't see her freaking lurking. I was going to jump on her in front of y'all. She was lurking instead of sleeping. Yep, I love it. Worcestershire sauce. Yep. But, yeah, we had a SWAT standoff yesterday here in this town. Some local police would now go talk to a person that was in his mom's house. He had a warrant for his arrest, but it wasn't, he sat a couple of days before they had to serve the warrant. And they just want to go talk to him and let him know because this isn't the first time he was in trouble. And the guy refused to step outside just to talk to the cops. So it ended up being a standoff. And they ended up throwing 3 canisters in the house in a period of an hour. Even before they did the canisters, they were pleading that they didn't want his sister and his mom injured in any way, shape, or form because they were in the house and he wouldn't let them out. And they finally got him out and arrested him. And yeah, needless to say, they discovered, yeah, there was a person in the house with him that was on our weekly most wanted. They just posted him yesterday on the 10 most wanted for crimes locally, and yeah, so they got a 2-for-1, and they only had to use 3 canisters to get him. So, needless to say things do happen in small towns too. Okay, Janina Mike P, have you seen those ramen noodles under a microscope? There's so much yucky crap in those. It will make you gag to see it up close. Well, it just depends on which noodles too. Because I can't remember what country. There's a country that's banning the Chinese noodles. Or not, it wasn't Chinese. I think it was Japanese noodles or Korean noodles because they're too spicy. What the hell? Just don't pour the powder stuff in it. You dumbasses. Man, it's like trying to say, oh, I'm going to ban spaghetti from Italy because the sauce is too tomatoey. Well, don't use tomato sauce. Use that white stuff. I don't remember what the white stuff's called. I don't like it, but one of my sons does, so he gets his own, warms it up, and uses it. B Charmin's coming out. Oh, she came out of the gate. Here's her food porn from B Charmin. Think I'm grilling chicken tenders with pineapple, onions, and peppers. I'll be over shortly. Mike B says, I love chili dogs. They're my kryptonite. Yeah, I do too, but I got to limit them. Because then I'd never stop, especially with the chili on them. Ooh, and you had the onions, or I got to stop. I'm going to start getting hungry. Yep, the Alfredo be Charmin. Yep. I'll see you there, William H. Because yeah, as much as I like chili dogs, I think I need to go visit B. Because yeah, I haven't had chicken tenders with pineapple, onion, and peppers in a while. So yeah. Oh, there won't be plenty when I get there, B. Yeah. So now you know, all our food has all these contaminants and stuff. And if you really look at it, all you really have to do is like food's banned in other countries from the U.S. food's banned. And look at the list of all the stuff that's banned. That's like the noodles. Italy makes their own noodles. They don't have the freaking contaminated wheat and all that other stuff when they make their noodles and stuff. So that's why theirs are a whole lot healthier than ours. Now, if you can get the decent wheat that's not contaminated and make your own noodles at home, that's the way to do it. Ooh, Lady D's jumping in on the porn, the food porn, that is. Gonna make some taco meat now for the kids, half day, and fry some corn tortillas. They can cut up and do the fixings. Yeah, they can do the rest. You do the hard part, the cooking. Let them do the rest. Make them do dishes too, damn it. They only got a half a day of school. What the heck? And I thought school was over, but I guess not in the East yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd probably yak on that too. I wouldn't even bother gagging. I'll just yak and get it all on my system so I don't have to have the aftertaste. Lady D's like, they better do those dishes. And like, Mama, we put them in the sink. We added water and some soap. The rest is up to you. It's like the tacos. You only made the meat. You made us do everything else. Yeah, I think I like those schools that have the year round. You know, if they're really smart, especially with the frickin' states that have the snow, and they by now they should have a 10-year average of what days usually have the snow, where they have snow days, and then do the year round thing and schedule their time off during the weeks that possibly gonna have snow days. So kids don't miss no school. Think about, oh wait, I'm thinking, oh, that's right. Oh, what do I know? I don't have a PhD from YouTube University. Well, there should not be any half day school days homeschooling during the summer. You telling me y'all are young? Y'all need to earn your days off and get them ready for that job force. Oh, I remember freaking having the summers off. I'd go back and be like, okay, and I'd be so bored. I'm like, why are we covering this shit that we covered last year? And the teacher's like, because people forgot it. So I didn't forget any of it. I'm bored. So I put my head down and go to sleep. And I did that the whole freaking semester. And they couldn't complain because my grades were still good when the tests and the homework and all that we got done. I was just that bored. Okay, I'm trying to see something. No, I don't want that. Close that. What's the county trying to do now? Yeah. They're talking about the county here finally put an ordinance in that they had to get a permit to do door to door knocking, which I completely agree with. And somebody comes knocking on your door, and they don't have and show you their permit. You call the cops; they'll come freaking take them. But I got one better. I got a sign saying no soliciting, no loitering. And if I look through the peephole and I see them with something freaking trying to sell something, the first thing they see is a shotgun when they freaking open the door. Let them call the cops at that point. The cops are going to come up and say, "Oh, he had a shotgun? Really?" He's going to walk up to my door and see that sign and they're like, "Oh, you're soliciting?" Yeah. Null and void. The shotgun never left the house. So. Yeah. And that's the thing I like about Alaska. I think all kids, instead of sending them to another country to do that international student exchange, they should go live like in Alaska for even like the summer. You can call it summer school. And they could see how lucky they have it in other parts of the country, in our own country, versus, guarantee they'll never come back and complain. Yeah. So I got a bus stop caddy corner to my house, and yeah, kids are there. Even with when they do the time change, it's still dark. All the high schoolers are standing there and stuff, but they're pretty respectful of people's property and all that. They're just standing there waiting. Hey, GSF. Yeah. Yeah, pretty soon they won't need those national workers because they're going to have all AIs doing the jobs. Hell, when I lived in San Antonio, we had like 18 inches of snow, and we didn't even have snow day. The kids still went to school, but they shut down the city, which made no sense to me. The kids went to school, but everybody else was not allowed to be on the roads to drive. They basically shut down the city. So you couldn't even go to the grocery store or the gas station. It was all shut down, which to me made no sense. It's like, oh, okay, so students can go to school, but everybody else can stay home. Yeah, yeah. Beach charms. I remember in high school, if the temperatures dipped below 32, we could wear pants. Ooh, okay. So let me guess, you're one of those you had to wear a skirt, had to be no higher than this above the knee, and yeah. Well, they weren't wrong. You did get snow flurries. You just got a lot of snow flurries that day, Mike. You really got to look at it. And I bet Jim Katori wasn't freaking showing it either at the time. He was probably buried in the flurries. Oh, you're talking about the like Rydell High. I swear when I watch Grease, I see Be Charming in that movie. Yeah. Now that's what I can say in Texas. Almost all the schools have air conditioning, and all the schools have heaters. If one or the other freaking broke and they couldn't fix it within a couple hours, then guess what? You went home. Especially if it was the air conditioner that broke, because yeah, because you can't have kids can't study and concentrate if it's that hot. And they're still talking about the retirees getting a 21% cut in Social Security benefits. Yeah, that way they can give those benefits to the illegals. Yeah. And of course, Newsweek's reporting Beijing responds as Europe strikes blow to China's economy. I told you China's getting hit left and right in a lot of places. Their economy's getting ready to tumble. No matter how much freaking money they got and they throw it at, it's not going to survive. The workers aren't working. I mean, the workers could only work so much, and then nobody's buying their shit. So now, U.S. and Europe clear way to our $50 billion Ukraine loan and the deal that they're making. And why? They're acting like Ukraine's won this. I mean, yeah, they're kicking Russia's ass, but that doesn't mean that they don't get nuked and there ain't no more Ukraine. And who's going to be paying that money back? Think about it. Yeah, no, I'd be like, no, you're on your own. You've got enough freaking money. Do your own thing. Yeah, as soon as I turn 62, I'm claiming mine. And I'd be like, well, you lose so much money. What do you talk about lose so much money? It's my money and I'm already losing it, waiting to freaking get it. I don't know. These things are ridiculous the way they're doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you had to have all those, all those rules to go to school. And now it's like you got to share a bathroom with a guy that thinks he's a girl. Yeah. You can have your hair, anything talking about the USA or being conservative. And, yeah, be charming. Exactly. They give you one and they take from another, and they usually take more, so you end up with less. So, yeah. How you like the Obama plan now, huh? Yeah. 3 million people didn't have freaking private health insurance, so they gave it to them and screwed 30 million people out of the freaking insurance thing. You all know it was just a freaking thing to freaking give more money to the insurance companies. If you didn't, you had to look into it. Yeah. That's why prices are so up. Yeah. And don't say it's all because we got to pay for the illegals. I mean, hey, we got freaking big hospital chains filing bankruptcy. I say close the hospitals. The hospital's got to realize if you ain't got insurance and you're coming in through our doors, you better be paying cash on the dollar right there and then. If you're not a freaking U.S. citizen, period, or you're not getting served. Bye. Go back to the country that gave you free health care, but you want to run away. Yep. Yeah, be charming, and I'm waiting to have to switch because that's what I'm going to switch to. I mean, I still use the VA right now, but definitely changing my insurance over to for life, and because you're going to need anything and everything. I'm going to consider TRICARE for life as supplemental right now, but when I need to freaking use it completely because they kicked me out of the VA, then yeah. But hopefully they won't kick me out. Hopefully by then they'll update me to 100%. And they'll have to let me stay in the system. That'll be freaking nice. Because, right now they're not kicking anybody out of the VA, but eventually they're going to have to the way they keep not funding it the way they need to. Every time they give the VA money, they turn around and give everybody bonuses and raises. And whatever's left over is like, oh, I guess we should take care of the patients. Well, I just wish we had dental under it. I basically I got to be a Medal of Honor in order to get free dental from the VA right now. So yeah. So it's getting to that point, and I ain't gonna pay thousands of dollars to get freaking teeth work done when I don't have very many teeth left. Yeah. Yeah, and the sad part is the honor Medal of Honor winners deserve to have that medical, but they're basically just getting the medical that all the veterans are supposed to be getting. Period. But instead of the veterans getting it, the politicians are getting it. Every time you hear one of the politicians, oh, they got hurt, they had to be in the hospital. They're in the military hospital. They're in D.C. because they're getting it all free. And they didn't serve one freaking smackola in ROTC, let alone the military. And that's bullshit. Yeah. I mean, why doesn't everybody in the U.S. that's a citizen get free haircuts? That's what they do. They probably having a freaking bottle of bubbly. Well, Nancy Pelosi would have a freaking bottle of whiskey, but while they're getting the hair done. Yeah, now I got to say the VA though, I can't slam the VA. They do have a good eye program. Matter of fact, I got to call them to see if my optometrist is there yet because she had a family emergency and was going to be gone several weeks. And I got a prescription here I need filled because I'm tired of these old glasses. They're jacking me up when I got to read. Yep, you are lucky, Lady D, but you got a plan. So when they say nope, well, sorry, we got to let you go. Not saying that you're not a great employee. You're probably the top employee for the whole company, but when it comes down to either that CEO or you, bye, Lady D. That's how a lot of people are freaking finding out now. Yeah, I like mine because even though I get checked by the VA, they send me on the outside to this other specialist, and they do everything, with my eyes. They can check, anything and everything because all the freaking computer stuff they got there. So it's freaking awesome. Worst part is wearing the little plastic freaking glasses when I'm driving home because my eyes are so diluted. But yeah, and some people are like, "You drive with those glasses when your eyes are diluted." Yeah. Who else is going to drive me? I'm not going to ask my kiddos to take an hour or two off of work when they make a lot of freaking money just to drive me back and forth for an eye appointment. You know, you know, I let the good Lord take care of me. I pray that He heals my body and my problems and helps me be inspired to keep on moving, move it. I gotta move it, to keep everything working. So, oh no, it's not right after. It's usually they dilute them and then they do all the tests, and about an hour and a half later, whether I don't have a complete clear thing yet because of the sun. I wear the glasses, and I'm only 5 minutes away from that specialist. It's like get in the car, pull out the parking lot, turn right, and turn left. I'm home. So not even 5 minutes, but I'll estimate even with traffic, 5 minutes. I could probably do it blindfolded, but I won't because there's always that one freaking person who walks across the street when they're not supposed to. You know. And now the VA pays off for mine, so and they don't add anything else. I mean, they found out the first time I went there, they're trying to their prescription, they're trying me to buy their glasses. Like, ooh, I like those glasses, but not for $800 freaking. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, the VA ain't gonna pay for those anyway. So yeah, I'll just give it to the VA and they'll give me my $35 glasses with the lenses that were probably $60 and that'll be good. So, but I don't know. Okay, it's almost 12 noon, so we got 8 minutes to kill. And then I'm going to be cutting it off because I'm going to jump in the shower and brave the UVs out there and try to do stuff. Oh, look, I just got an alert. UV will be very, very high starting at 1 p.m. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, go back. The streaming thing, sorry. They're talking about Tubi TV. It says as streaming becomes more expensive, Tubi cashes in on the value of free. I guess more people are checking out Tubi TV because it is free. I would mention Pluto TV too, but lately they've been having a lot of problems. You either get the audio when you're watching a movie and the picture's frozen, or you lose everything on Pluto. I don't know what the deal is with them. They need to spend some money to boost their signal or something, whatever's going on with them. I'm looking at the market stuff. Everything looks down. Gold is at 23, 12, 80. according to the market. I don't know what it is with the other ones. I'll look at Google for silver because we never did the silver gold report this morning. Silver is at 28.90, so it's dropped about $1.37, but it's still holding. Better than it could be. The one I'm more interested in is copper because, as you know, I got tons of copper. I got more I got to process. And copper is holding steady at 448, while it dropped 79 cents, which I was expecting it to. But here's the prediction stuff. In the future, probably within 10 years, copper is going to be a high value commodity, just like oil. Hey, Ship Kicker woke up. I think Shift Kickers just doesn't want to come up here because I need to take a shower. Nah, we know Shift's been not feeling well. Oh, she's sending love up on panel. Yeah. Actions speak louder than words. I don't believe you. Just playing. Hey, look, Shift, look what I can do up on panel that you can't do on chat. You ready? Hi, B. And sorry, Shift, but you missed all the food porn today, too. Everybody was freaking attacking me with food. So watch my back door. I'll boot you. You know I won't, but, hey. I'm going to do this one more time because she didn't see it and she's watching now. Let me find that little gift. If I can find it. Holy crap, where'd it go? Where's my gift folder? Oh, there it is. And most of y'all saw this before that this was said to me from when Ship was doing her PT yesterday. So, but Shift didn't get to see it because she wasn't around. So now she can see it. Dun dun dun. Sorry, I don't have music to it. Maybe I'll make a video later with it. All right, ready? Let's get Shift. This was Shift was doing a physical therapy yesterday. Dum, dum, bum, 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 bum. Let's get physical. Physical. You gotta get physical. And she can move when she's doing PT. No wonder her freaking bones are hurting today. Oh, Ginger Ninja's got tacos. Uh-oh. Yeah. Showed that in the morning one, and now I'm showing the crack. I'm not saying whose crack it is, but everybody in chat except for you knows whose crack it is that I'm showing. So that news report was mainly for Washington and Oregon because, we got listeners, we got viewers that all live there. It's raining tacos. Ginger Ninja. Taco Thursday because you're a little late on Tuesday. I say we start a revolution. Everybody make freaking tacos, tamales, tostadas. Let's make Thursday another National Mexican freaking Food Day. Yeah. And I've never had venison tacos, so maybe one day I'll do that. But Mike's like, oh, hell no. I want my freaking hot dogs with chili. Uh-oh, vote for Pedro's been in tacos. Uh-oh. Well, there you go. Tacos price is going to go up now. There ain't no guest. You didn't send no guest. Your guest freaking didn't show up. Yep, exactly. They ain't potatoes crack. No, no, no. Wouldn't show that. Yeah, vote for Pedro's in chat. I guess he didn't hit the StreamYard link or something, or you sent him the wrong link. I don't know. But as a reminder, pinned up top is going to be Nash Landings at 2 o'clock today. Don't know who's going to be with him. Sometimes he's solo, sometimes he's got guests. Please show up, show him some love, and maybe when he does the first hashtag, you can win a credit to a race. You don't have to don't. Yeah, she hasn't been sleeping very well. She's been in pain all night, both for Pedro. She didn't tell you, but we know. Some of her haters are freaking trying to attack her for it. And she's just keeping us updated, and the haters that are lurking, oh well. Yeah, and she's gonna have to rest. She's gonna have to eat, get some coffee in her, and rest. And maybe she'll be at Nash Landings at 2 o'clock Central today. We will see. We'll keep our fingers and toes crossed, but we don't know. Hopefully, I'm back from the grocery store by then too. But you know what time it is? It is officially high noon here in Central U.S. Only 10 o'clock on the western side and 1 o'clock on the eastern. So I'm going to say thank you for everybody coming out. Please check out Nash Landings. I'm trying to remember Thursday. It's our Cash Money. The Tres Amigos is on tonight. I believe it's 7:15. And I don't remember who comes on after Nash Landings this afternoon. I apologize. But yeah, B-Charm wants to know how often do you do therapy shift? So I don't want to cut off the stream until she gets her answers because that is B-Charming. She's like, hang on. Well, no guest came up. I mean, the back door's cracked open. So maybe I'll do a video about who's your daddy Sunday. Yeah. You'll have to get with Shift on that one. Different things, different times. Yeah. Okay, Ghost Happy Farmer says Kentucky John is live at 7 p.m. Eastern, just before the Amigos. All right, I'll mark that down and try to put that on my community page also. Oh, gee, thanks, Pedro. Just for that, no tacos for you, buddy. I'm still waiting for you to throw your name in the hat. If they pull Biden from running, I want to see vote for Pedro's name on the national thing. You know, vote for Pedro figured it out. Shift kicker didn't show up this morning or this afternoon because she needed a break. She was having therapy from being so close to me, having to deal with me. Damn it, Pedro, you gave away her secret. But yeah, so I appreciate everybody coming out. As always, it's just that up here. Stay blessed, not stressed. Check on your neighbor, especially the elderly ones, because you know one time you will be one of those elderly. Well, check with 10. I'll wait for a few more minutes for 10. I want to show her my crack. I think people will stick around if 10 shows up, right? It's like, we still got time. All right, GSF, enjoy Auction Palooza. I'll have it on a secondary page here watching, but I can't afford any of that. And it's like, we'll stick around anyhow. Yeah, I'm waiting for those tacos to get done, Junior Ninja. Either yours are going to get done or Lady D's, one of the two. I don't use corn tortillas. All I got to do is warm up my flour tortillas, and I'm ready to go. Everything else is done. I got the onions chopped up, the tomatoes, the lettuce, the cheese. Everything's ready. Sour cream's ready. All I need is the filling, and I could throw it in there. So I'm gonna do this. Do 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 do. I think I got a cat freaking gift. Let me find it. Dun dun dun. I got so many gifts here I'm trying to make videos with. It's probably on the one that I'm doing for shift. Holy crap, I just heard somebody banging on my back door. Let me go back to that one. All right. For the hundreds of people in chat and the millions of people around the world watching, please welcome Tin TV. And she is still crazy. She's here to sniff and see my crack.
I can't smell anything.
Okay, now sniff. See my crack?
I still can't smell anything.
Hold on. I know how to. Oh, her devices are not connected. Man, I was going to clear her sinus up real quick. Oh, she dropped. I'm trying to get her back in again. Yeah, she's got that sinus infection. If you can smell what Trust is cooking.
Is it working now?
Yep, I hear you. Okay. let me fix your nostrils. I hear you have a sinus infection. You ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, I got a bad sinus infection.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Hold on.
I sound like Marge Simpson.
Okay, but put your nose near my crack. You ready?
Okay.
I poop, they wipe. I'm the boss.
Icky smell. I'm glad I can't smell it.
No?
No, I'm so.
Okay, maybe you're just not close enough. Okay, go ahead. Get close to my crack. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Only trust you guys. Yeah, I'm still down.
Yeah. Well, I hope you feel better.
Oh, I got an antibiotic. I finally went to the doctor yesterday. I try to treat it myself. You know what I mean? Because I don't trust them. So.
Well, if worst comes to worst, you can always get 2 serrano peppers, wash them really well, and then stick one in each nostril.
Oh, hell no.
Well, don't worry, you didn't cut them open, so you're not going to get the seeds in your nostrils.
Yeah, but are you kidding me?
The skin alone will freaking clear anything up.
Is that the a homeopathic way of doing it down south of the border or something?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because I am miserable. It's been, yeah, I sound terrible.
Yeah. I normally make some tomahawk sauce, and while making it, it clears your sinuses up. Yeah. So, hey, frogs.
Hey, Frog. Thank you, Frog. You're doing a good job. And Frog, I love your channel. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frog's been a very good boy lately. I love him. I love Frog right now. He's been very good.
Yeah, and Mike is sending special wishes to you and Agent A to both get better.
Oh, so we're all trying here, you guys. Jay's back home, but we need him to just take it easy, So, vote for Pedro. So we probably won't be streaming for a little while, guys. Sorry, got to take care of everybody first. The family's more important, their health. So
what you're saying, if I take over your time slot, you won't be mad where you're not streaming?
No, I would not be mad at all. Trust, I would actually encourage it because I know people are looking for entertainment in the evenings, and the tubes is getting kind of weird.
Yep.
It's getting really weird. You got very divided communities right now, and there's people that are just throwing dirt bricks at each other from different communities. And the crime community, man, I'm glad I'm not part of that.
Yeah.
That the crime, people like, whoa, they're all attacking each other over these cases and stuff. And it's just like, let the police do it, okay?
Uh-huh.
I don't really like these YouTubers taking over missing children,
Yeah.
and then attacking the parents or
Yeah.
attacking, right now, don't attack any of the family. Let's find these missing kids.
Yeah. The priority.
The priority, instead of trying to get a click in view for getting upset at another content creator because they said something about one of the parents or something. Don't talk about the parents. Talk about where the kid was last. Let's focus in on finding the kid instead of slamming each other.
Yeah.
It sounds like Seth Rogers' father and stepmother, they're just going through a lot of hell right now because of these YouTube crime communities.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really changing, you guys, the tubes. And they're going to do a purge on us here soon. I mean, we know this is coming. We talked about this back a couple months ago that we're thinking this summer was going to be a purge, on a lot of channels that will be talking about things that they don't want us talking about. And I bet you $10 you're going to see a purge on some of the Sun channels too. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because now it's popping up all over the world. People are getting pictures of two suns.
Yeah.
And even one person said, yeah, look at that. Look at the sun behind it is growing. Like there's like two suns, but then one's all of a sudden growing behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just get ready, you guys. They don't want, they're going to try a lot of stuff. They're going to try blue beam. They're going to try a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're scaring us with this war stuff. Just to get everybody all hyped up. Yeah, Mike. I think it's Nibiru.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it's Nemesis. I think it's the sun. It's Nibiru's big sun.
Yeah.
And Nibiru is the third planet from Nemesis.
Yeah.
It'd be closer to us in a sense, but
Hey, Mountaineer Mama.
Oh, Mountaineer Mama. That sun is huge. That Nemesis sun is like, I'm thinking it's like hundreds times bigger than our regular sun.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, this morning I talked about BP Earthwatch. He did a thing about 5 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how the Earth's poles have shifted so much. And I gave him proof today about how the sun's, the poles have shifted because the sun location is completely off of where I've been keeping track of it all these years.
Yep, that's what a lot. And then also Ginger Ninja did a video and her sunflowers are turning away from the sun.
Yep. But the thing was on there, we're not the only ones with the poles. The sun's poles are getting ready to flip. Jupiter's poles are getting ready to flip, and a couple other planets in our system are getting ready to flip all at the same time. So something is doing it, and BP Earth covers that like real well compared to anybody else out there talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
So it has to be, Nibiru, Nemesis, and all that. Their gravity is actually pulling all the planets' poles to react the way they're doing.
That's what I'm thinking too. It's got such a strong magnetic, force to it that, and yeah, you start noticing, you guys, where your sun's setting at and stuff. And then also too, the north, we're getting weird weather up here. You guys are getting cooked. We're getting kind of warmer. We're warmer than normal for June.
Yeah.
But we're still,
Yeah, in a couple of days it's going to be really weird because Idaho, Montana, I can't remember Washington and Wyoming's involved in it too, but their highs are going to be in the 50s.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a drop in the weather. Yeah. And I don't understand. Yeah, something's going on. Something is definitely going on.
Yeah, and BP Earthwatch. I mean, I'm pushing it because it's his content and he has the video and all that, and he talks about it. It really hits on it and it explains it. So, I mean,
See,
you
I've
really,
been questioning it only because I know that our poles technically flip every 11 years.
you know,
And we've made it through these particular pole flips. Now that if we've got another planetary body system out there that's messing with us, then this pole flip could be a something total, but it's a cycle. I think everything's a cycle. And I think this has come around before, and that could have been how the continents broke up last time and how Tartaria has been totally covered up.
Yeah.
This Tartaria stuff, I'm really starting to believe that there was a civilization of people that were a little more advanced than us, especially in architecture. Because look at our buildings now compared to these grandiose buildings that are still look at a lot of your Capitol buildings.
Mm-hmm.
They're still the Tartaria design. And you don't see that, and I love that Tartaria design, to be honest with you. I think it's very elegant. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll be charming. You never know. You might be a northern state. You'll be getting snow every year. Woohoo!
But what's strange is that Ginger Ninja's
Sunflowers.
yeah, they're turning away. And to me, that's weird because I feel that the sunflower is one of God's greatest Fibonacci projects ever.
Yeah.
And why is his Fibonacci project turning away from it? What does that speak? I don't know.
Yeah, something bad's in the light. Let's just put it that way. So.
And it seems like places are growing so fast, cities, and we are kind of running out of land in a sense. And so if a big reset came along, I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah. Did you see where they have the reason I got this picture up, they're talking about Washington and Oregon and the subduction zone are actually 4 pieces instead of 1.
Yeah, technically it is the way it's kind of broke up at the Gorda Escardia and the Gorda. It's that one little cracky area right down there by Oregon.
Hey, longboarding mom. Yeah. She'll be right back. She just got disconnected from her devices again. It's the internet. Hey, longboarding mom, you're listening while cleaning. Okay, well, I hope you're able to watch the first part of the high noon because it talks about Washington and Oregon. And I specifically did it for you and a couple others that live in Washington and Oregon because it really pertains to y'all. Y'all might be on your own for the next 6 months till they come out with a new emergency plan. If a 9.0 hits and you get tsunamis and stuff, they'll affect your 2 states. So
something's wrong with my microphone. I'm gonna have to have my husband check it. I didn't even move it, and it's kicking me off. So
it could be the internet too. It's been wonky again. My phone's been acting weird, and the internet has been doing the same. Beginning of this stream, I had 9 people, and then it went straight to 1. And I'm like, okay, did everybody get kicked? I wasn't kicked. I had my 5 bars, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what the deal is. And some people said, I'm here. So.
Well, I finally figured out why God told me to study the sun years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll still never forget that day when he gave me that download. You need to start studying the sun. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah. All right, Pedro, you have a good one. Love you, brother. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, Pedro, and I'll check my mailbox too. I forgot.
Yeah, he's got to go back to work.
So people's internet is well. Let me look at what's going on with the sun. Okay. Do we have something pop up? I haven't even checked today.
Hey, Larry. How you doing? Good to see you.
Well, we're just coming out of like an M4 right now.
Yeah.
And we had 3 days ago, we had that baby X. Well, It was a baby axe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nothing right now, just that. But I think it's really weird that all of a sudden they're giving us UV warnings.
Oh yeah. Well, they've been giving it to us down here in Texas for almost a year now.
Yeah, and they're just starting to do that up in Washington
Mm-hmm.
this summer. Something's up. Something's up.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate when the UPS people they dig holes in my gravel. I hate that.
Ooh.
Oh, it's because it's a big parking lot and they like to swing around in it and they dig up my gravel and it makes me. Oh, I got a sign for that.
Okay. Well, this just in: a U.S. submarine pulls into Guantanamo Bay the day after the Russian warship arrives in Cuba.
Okay.
I guarantee that was one of the submarines. I've been tracking them under the water. They're keeping an eye on that nuclear submarine. They're floating around out there. You know, it'd be great if our hurricane got established and hit the Caribbean and the Russians were there. I don't think they've ever been through a hurricane. That'd be Mother Nature freaking slapped them around like,
It was a nice FedEx lady.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is she single? You got a picture?
I'm
playing. I do that as ship when she was in the hospital with the nurses. Is she single?
Oh, I get you. I was gonna go. No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't get out much. You got to realize that. So I don't trust women on the internet.
No, don't.
Yeah.
People are too weird on the internet anymore.
The only ones I trust are the married ones because I won't hit on them. I'll just.
Oh, there's Cupcake. Mwah. I miss you, Cupcake.
Yeah, we did DNA testing, Angry. We know it was you. You're the one that peed in the bowl.
We love Cupcake. I love Cupcake. He's awesome. Yeah. I love the people in the silver community. They don't have drama.
Sure they do.
Well, not like
No, I know exactly what you mean, but yeah, they still have drama.
I'm surprised there hasn't been more drama so that they can get us all divided.
Yeah. Whenever you hear both of these, they're throwing drama out. So yeah.
Both of these, I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this UV thing just seems a little strange,
Yeah. And heat it. Don't go out without a hat, have your sunblock and all that other stuff. You really go out there and limit your time out there, especially when it's very, very high. I don't play around with that stuff. I even wear a hat.
Well, and if people can't see that that's not our regular sun, I don't know what to tell them. I mean, it's so bright you can't look at it like you used to be able to.
Yeah. Back when you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you first. I said go ahead first. Go.
I forgot, so go ahead.
No, I forgot too. So
shit. Well, I forgot for reals.
Yeah. Mark in your book. You got to spank the kitty. She's being bad.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, back when the sun was yellow, all the eye doctors always told you got to wear sunglasses outside. Morning and the evening, anytime you're out in the sun to protect your eyes. Just imagine all the people you see walking around without sunglasses now. Imagine what that's doing to the retinas.
Oh, yeah, I have to wear really super dark sunglasses. Like, they're really dark.
Yeah. Maybe we're coming to the age of that Sandra Bullock movie where they got to turn around and wear the blindfolds and walk around everywhere.
Oh, I hope we don't have. Well, I think we're going to get the movie Purge for real before that.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling like they want to create a purge.
Yeah.
And it's going to be us against the people that came to, visit, kind of like, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I know Justin Trudeau and the Canadian government's prepared to do a purge. They're expecting us to have a civil war right after the election. That came out.
Oh, from Trudy?
No. That came out from the Canadian government.
Oh, from Trudeau's government. Okay, yeah, because I was
Yeah.
talking to Dorinda last night, and Dorinda, man, she can't stand being in Canada anymore. They
Yeah,
can't stand their PM.
yeah, when I told all the Canadian followers and listeners and stuff that we're not holding it against them. It's the frickin' Trudeau and his frickin' little henchmen and women.
Well, yeah, just like they can't hold things against us for our potato because he was, put in there.
Yeah.
We know what happened. I mean, we can't say what happened because but
Yeah.
we know we're not dumb.
Sure,
Now,
we can say what happened. They cheated.
Well, the
I'll
young
say it.
the young people don't understand it. They think
Yeah.
it was legit. Oh yeah, it was a legit election. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, they think they invented toilet paper too, and they didn't. So, yeah.
Oh, they did. I think they invented dude wipes.
No, it was the
Army.
no, it was the Generation X group. It wasn't the Z group or whatever it is now. The
I'm
ones that
thinking
won't work.
maybe the millennials.
Yeah.
The ones that are in their 30s right now.
Uh-huh.
I think they invented dude wipes.
You know what a dude wipe is, right? It's just a
Mhm.
baby wipe, and they just put it in a different package. That's all it is.
Oh, they
Lady D's like, you're talking about me now. Yeah, Lady D, we know you stole the baby white freaking concept and just repackaged it.
Hey, whoever came up with that idea, though, I bet they're making money.
Yeah.
Like anything that you can like recycle from the 70s right now, I think would actually go over because you're seeing all the 70s clothing styles coming back and
Yeah.
the colors, bright orange and yellow, and
Yeah. I'm waiting for the fashions from Mad Max, the original Mad Max, to come back because that's just around the corner. We keep losing all this water, and the sun keeps drying everything up. Yeah, it's going to be Mad Max freaking era.
Well, Water Wars are supposed to be coming next, so and I think they're already starting to because they shut off a bunch of water to a bunch of farms in Idaho.
Yeah, well, they're just trying to take the farms in Idaho. That's all they're doing. They want to run them to the ground so they can buy the property and make them go bankrupt and buy them cheaper.
Well, Idaho in that Red River Valley, the best seed potatoes are grown there, and that's where a lot of people get seed potatoes to be able to plant their farms in other places of the world.
Uh-huh.
They come from that valley right in Idaho.
Uh-huh.
There's something about that soil there. Oh, good. She's got in her comfy spot. Okay.
Yeah, and Mike B says, "Don't bring back belt bottoms. Too late.
They're already here. My little jelly bean has got little pants now that have the bell bottom, flare bottom, like the pants that Cher used to wear. Those weird pants, I think she made them all. Shim made it all possible, but
yeah. And I'm with Garrett. Anytime you pass by Buc-ee's, you need to stop and go in there. Go all the way to the back, work your way to the front, and guarantee you'll have a basket full of stuff.
And the casseroles are coming back. I notice a lot of YouTubers are doing budget casseroles.
You got to. That's the only way you can afford to freaking feed your family now.
Yep, that's the way. And remember, that's the way it was in the 70s when we grew up with casseroles. I fucking hated casseroles, man. I'm like, anything in a dish that came out of the oven, I'm just like, no, I didn't want it.
Now, Angry Warrior says bell bottoms look dumb as you know what. But Angry Warrior, we're not talking about bell bottom shorts. We're talking about jeans. Okay. Stop buying those bell bottom shorts. Do we have 90s jeans? I had to tell you this, those bell bottoms are since the 70s. See, those millennials that try to freaking take credit for other people's inventions. What the heck?
Yeah, they're bringing it back a lot of the 70s stuff, I noticed.
Yeah. Hey, all I gotta say, the bell bottoms, the ladies look good in them, and it covers up their hairy legs because they forgot to shave after the winter was over. Yeah, I'll be charging 60s. I'm sorry, I should have said 60s, not 70s.
But razors were always really expensive because it was a monopoly by one company for years and years and years on razors.
Angry says, "Well, I wear a Speedo most of the time. I didn't know they made Speedo depends." Sorry, picking
See,
on
I
you.
like the 80s for the tight clothes.
Yeah,
I like the tighter looking clothes. I didn't like that.
yeah.
I don't know. I just wasn't into.
Jinko jeans. What the heck?
I remember
Jinkos are back.
Swabbies.
All right. They come up with those. What do they call them? The Calvin Klein, and you had the bling on them. Yeah. Yeah. You got to cut it off there. Sorry.
Nothing's coming between me and my Calvins. Oh my God, those commercials. And then they had Brooke Shields in those commercials, and she was a child, and here she was topless. She was covered with her arms. Remember that, you guys? Like, whoa.
Yep.
What were we thinking? We thought that was okay back then. And now that we're older and we have grandkids and we're going, that ain't even, what the hell were we thinking?
Yeah.
We thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at Brooke Shields. Oh, nothing comes between her and her Calvins.
Yeah. Nobody wants to get between her and her Calvins. That's what they should have said.
Yeah,
you go to jail.
But it was like a soft porn commercial back then, and we're all like, "Oh yeah, isn't that cool commercial?" Yeah, you catch my granddaughter doing that shit now? Beat her ass. Calvin Klein, like they could have put a shirt on her, but no.
Yeah,
and she was a teenager. She couldn't have been 18.
Yeah. Hey, Lady D, you need to go overseas like Italy, go to their beaches. You want to see Speedos. You want to hear that Speedo nightmare? Go over there where the guys have freaking 3 kegs and then we're in a Speedo. They're going down the beach going, "Mamma mia, look at that girl. Maybe she'll like me my Speedo." Yeah.
That's weird.
Speedos remind me of what was that freaking movie? Had Michael Caine in it. Blame It on Rio. Yeah.
I think I liked Speedos actually on guys. I thought they looked cool, but now I'm probably not.
Yeah, well, I'm used to Speedos just being for like swimmers for Olympic events and shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't like, ooh, I like his Speedo. I want to buy one of those now. I wouldn't look at anything. It's just a swimsuit for events, and that's it. But people took it way past there. So.
Oh yeah. The Europeans usually do because they're a little more desensitized to that kind of stuff than we are over here. Well, at least they were. Now I think we got just as dirty as stuff. So.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I gotta take my antibiotic. I just feel like dog meat today. Actually, cat meat.
That's because you haven't gone out there and gotten your bioengineered vitamin D from the sun. That's what I'm going to call it.
No, I'm going to probably just go back to bed. I'm going to be in and out of bed all day, guys.
You know what? I think you just need to cuddle up next to Shift and both of you just get in that relaxed position and nap.
I'm just, I can't believe I got a sinus infection this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I got it now before they decide to do some kind of other weird thing, and because the rumor is that that's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know.
This one I think is going to be the real deal, though. If they do pull it, I mean, Potato's so desperate to cling on to power right now.
Yeah.
that I could just see him starting something just so that he could declare that, and then we'd just be stuck with him.
Well, they wanted a civil war. If he tries to cancel in any way, shape, or form the election, I guarantee you that he'll get it.
Yeah, but that's the last thing we need too, is people fighting against each other in our own country, man.
Eventually, it's going to happen with all the illegals we got. Especially a lot of them are unvetted. So,
Yeah, and they're catching a lot of really bad people, I guess. They,
hmm
you know,
the crazy eight that just caught in New York, Pennsylvania, and California. Yep.
yeah, what was that all about? My gosh.
Yep. But that's what the Border Patrol had to do because their hands were tied. They at least tricked them, and yeah, we're gonna let you in, and but you got to keep this address, and you need to keep it updated because when your court date comes, so we can give you your citizenship, we need to be able to contact you. That's how they got them. They fooled them into keeping the exact same. Because most of these legals, they hide, they'll change their address, and you're looking for them for years, you can't find them.
Yeah, that is true.
I think they're really trying to push this national ID too. And this is the way they can do it because if they want to catch the illegals, then everybody's going to have a national ID and they got to show it to any police officer that asks for it to see if you're legal or not. Watch. Because remember when they were pushing for a national ID for the longest time?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't heard anything. Watch. It's going to come back again.
Well, and they want to get those chips in us.
And that ain't ever going to happen.
Yeah, I ain't going to take it. No matter what.
Yeah.
I can't. I know better.
Yeah.
Once you know better, you can't do it, If you were in the dark about it from the beginning, well, maybe you'll get a pass, but I don't even know if that's going to work.
Yeah. So, Tin, do you know how to do the latest dance craze?
No.
The Biden dance.
Is it the hokey pokey and turn
No.
around and fall down?
No, it's the Biden dance. It started the day after he went live from France, where he's pretending to sit down in a chair and poop his pants.
Oh, yeah. What the hell was all that?
Yeah, he was pooping his pants.
He thought there was a chair there.
No, yeah, that's his excuse. He thought there was a chair there. He was pooping his pants. Did you see how fast his wife freaking took him out of there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they needed. Yeah, it was like, you stink. We got to get you out of here. So I'm waiting for their first debate with Mr. T because I know he's going to say, "Oh, what? You going to wear a white suit?" I'm waiting for that because every freaking leader in the world is laughing at Biden. He's a big joke.
Jill is, you can tell she's a handler.
Yeah, and Jill needs to worry. She needs to worry a lot because everybody knows she's the handler and she knows everything, and she's going down when they take Biden down. So they could try to get him for his mental capacity. Like, wait a minute. You just lost the election yesterday and we're taking you in, and now you're trying to say that you're not fit? You're fit the last 4 years. That's what you're claiming. Nope, you're fit.
Oh,
don't worry. We'll set you up with a roommate in your prison cell. They'll change your depends for you. Don't worry.
I just can't believe we've allowed people to stay in Congress as long as we let him, and the Senate as long as we've let these people stay on.
Because they got whatever Blanc, Carte LeBlanc or whatever. They make whatever the rules as long as they get the votes, and they can vote for their own pay raises. They can vote their own laws and screw everybody else, but not them. And we can't do nothing about it. Sure we can. But
Yeah.
things are starting to affect the military too now, so I'm waiting. I think he's almost at his final crack of breaking the military where they're going to freaking take over. And everybody's like, oh, martial law. Have you ever been under martial law? Have you had to administer martial law? So don't say it's going to be so terrible because you've been in martial law all this time with this administration. You just think you're free going everywhere you're going to. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I didn't watch the Jerry Nadler poop his pants video. No. But yeah, so we'll see where it goes. I really hope you feel better, Ted, because, you know.
yeah, I hate this sinus stuff, man. That's the worst.
Ted's not that crazy when she's having to be medically medicated for being sick.
Yeah, I'm not the happy character person thing. Yeah, it
Yeah.
sucks. I can't even look at what's going on in the news because my eyes are so watery. It's like it's just thinking I'm sorry, guys. We just have to wait. Maybe Sunday. Then I don't even know because that's Father's Day and
No, it's Who's Your Daddy Day.
oh, Who's Your Daddy Day?
Yeah. It's not as repressive of having it as Father's Day because there's people out there that don't have dads. They lost their dads. So it's easier to just say, Who's Your Daddy Day?
Yeah, this is the first Father's Day for me without my dad, so it's a little odd.
Me too. So
yeah, just a little odd. We just went through his birthday a couple weeks ago, and now, yeah, and I miss him, but I haven't been crying as much over it because I know that he's not in pain anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing. I know he's flying around and he's having a good time and he's got his wings and he's you know, because otherwise I'd be crying and stuff. But he was in such pain at the end there. Dude couldn't even barely walk. It was so bad.
Yeah. So B Charm says, where do we get an F-15? Well, from Biden. Remember when he gave his speech? And we revolt, he's got to freaking bring out the F-16, the F-15s, and he's got a military. And now the military's not going to listen to him. Not against the American public. Because you got to remember, the people in the military have moms and dads, wives, and children that are the American public.
But they're talking about giving the new people citizenship immediately if they join one of the services.
Yeah,
they're talking about it. I don't know if they're actually doing it yet.
Yeah, they already got a system in there that they got to serve so long, and then if they serve with honorable, then they get citizenship. So they already got a system in play,
which is fine. I mean, as if you're gonna become one of our country, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's just I don't know.
But here's the catch. They do a draft. All these people claiming asylum.
Yeah, will they go too?
They have to go. They're one of the first ones they'll go. And I guarantee they catch illegals. They got two choices.
Yeah, I am.
And one of them is not their choice, really. They're going to freaking say, you're going. Here's a gun. Bye. You'll get bullets when you land. Well, you wanted to be here illegally, then you can go to another country, be illegally with a gun and fight for us. So
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like what's going on is bigger than what we can even imagine. That I feel like it's we're fighting something that came beyond the wall.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like Russia is over in the Atlantic. You know what I mean?
All right, bye, Chef. Love you. Enjoy your hubby and get some sleep. Good, he's home. He was at the dentist. Now he'll put the smack down on tell her, give me your phone. Go to sleep.
I think I'm gonna go take my antibiotic. But yeah, I do. I think we're fighting something. I think all of the countries we're actually part of fighting something from beyond the wall that came, and we made a deal with it like 70 years ago, and now
Time's up. Oh, she'll be back. The device not connected again. Yeah, I think it was down in Antarctica. You realize how many of the world leaders had to go over there? And they were all there at once. They had a meeting with the people that are underneath the ground. You know, that's why they didn't talk about it. She's back.
I didn't even move. There's something wrong with my microphone, so I'm gonna have to have my hubby look at it. But anyhow, yeah, because why were we doing these explosion tests off of Florida like a couple years ago within a month of each other, and now I don't know. I just think something's out there.
Yeah, it's in Antarctica. I'm telling you right now. Because all the world leaders got together and they went to Antarctica at the same time. And they went in the freaking tunnel and they had a meeting with the people they had to deal with. And they said, y'all are fucking up the world. We're taking it back.
Yeah, I think we made some kind of a deal with those things, and they're not liking what we're doing or something. I mean, you look at these old maps where all the continents are put together. And then a possible ice wall.
And all the
yeah.
Yeah.
And what about these weird movies that came out from Disney where there was like that tribe of people that lived in like the other side of the wall or something? And you know, I don't know. It just, where do they come up with these stories unless part of it is real?
Yeah.
Unless they're doing some really good mushrooms, and I don't do mushrooms, so.
Yeah. Well, that's when Walt was alive, so I don't think he was doing mushrooms. Everything went to shit after they killed him.
Killed?
Yeah, I think they killed Walt Disney.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he was too powerful. He had more say than Warner Brothers and all the other MGM and all the other freaking movie places. And he wasn't even in California.
True.
That's what got him. That was the true West Coast, East Coast freaking gangbangers right there.
Well, I wonder if he was a high wizard or something.
Possibly. Hey, David Band, good to see you.
You know what I mean? Because he had kind of an evil look to him. He was kind of good looking, but he kind of had an evil look to him too. The black and white photos of Walt Disney.
Yeah, I think his carbon copy was David Niven. They sort of look the same.
Oh.
If you really look at it, so.
And maybe he was the world's biggest pedo.
Yeah. You know, maybe he's the one that hooked Michael Jackson.
I feel bad for Michael Jackson. I feel bad for these kids that get raised in these families that are, they don't got no.
Well,
they don't got a lot of choice and shit. Just be thankful none of us were born famous or born into famous families. We're probably lucky for that. Oh, I sound terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, hubby's home for shift.
Yeah. He's definitely home. So hopefully they didn't do anything where he's in pain, because that was the only thing I worried about when she told me he was going to the dentist. I'm like, no. Well, I know they weren't going to extract anything because he didn't have anybody to drive him home. So, but still, even if they decided to drill in his freaking, do a root canal or something, that's still painful.
B. Charming says when he grew up, he had a choice.
Yeah.
Lisa Parker. Yeah. I think, I don't know. Walt was a weird one.
Yeah. Hey, Lucia Parker.
And maybe he hung out with Alan Parsons and Aleister Crowley and those weird people, man.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't get how how they all became so powerful. But then Aleister Crowley, I think he died by himself
Mm-hmm.
in some little shanty looking house or something. I don't know the whole story. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But
Who wrote?
so we gonna do this tomorrow morning?
Yeah, if you want to. It's up to you.
Yeah, because I won't be streaming for a while. I mean, I don't mind coming up on your stream because then I don't have to drive. And if I sniffle and stuff, you guys know I'm sick. So
Yeah. So I'm trying to see real quick. Well, I'm at the two backstage. Ain't nothing real big here.
okay.
But that's what we're really talking about. But I need you to take your antibiotics so you feel better.
Yeah, and then maybe tomorrow once my antibiotics kick in and I'll feel a little better, I'll have some stories to bring or something for tomorrow. There's been a lot of shit going on in the news. It's just I haven't been watching. I've been sleeping on
Yeah.
and off. If I can catch a couple of these and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, when I do the stream, I'll send you the link, and if you don't show, then I know you weren't feeling good, and if you do show, then hey, you'll be here.
Yeah,
And
because
hopefully we'll have Chef too if she sleeps today. I hope.
yeah, because we won't be streaming for a little while, you guys. We want everybody to get back and being better, and
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, Lady D, you're gonna make all the waffles for everybody for tomorrow's morning show. Awesome. We'll be expecting it.
Waffles.
No, never grilled strawberries, be charming. All right. Well, I thank everybody for coming out. I did say stay stressed, not blessed, but I never did say tell your loved ones you love them. If you're mad at them, hit them in the back of the head because, actions speak louder than words.
True.
They ask you why you did it. Tell them actions speak louder than words, and trust in God first told you to do it. All right. And I'm trying to find my exit here. Eventually, I'll have a new exit and a new entrance. I got to do all these freaking videos. I'm halfway here, halfway there.
Jeffrey Epstein's cellmate sentenced for gruesome quadruple murder after bodies were dumped in a shallow grave. Whoa.
Yeah. But, that's why they're in prison. That's all I could say on that one. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, y'all. Watch the skies. Wear your suntan lotion. Make sure UVs aren't extremely high like mine. I'm probably going to hold off till the night to go to the grocery store now. And
don't wear suntan lotion.
Why?
It's got carcinogenic stuff in it. You didn't know that one? I just found out.
It can't be as bad as the stuff the sun's throwing out.
Well, I think it'd be better just wear long sleeve stuff that's really thin. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because everything, that thing about wear your sunscreen, everything they told us was a lie.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bye, guys.
Thanks for that advice, Tin, and make sure to check your toothpaste too, because some of them are bad for you. And you've probably been using them half your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do a deep dive in that rabbit hole. We'll see you next time when you're brushing your teeth tomorrow morning. Love y'all.
Yeah,
Ciao.
bring your toothpaste. Bye.